Hello people, this is Power here to review the Power Rangers Beast Morphers. Beast X Electronic Saber. So this is the main weapon the three main Beast Morpher Rangers use. As you can see, it's pretty big, so I'm gonna have to stand up before my battery decides to die. So here's the Red Ranger. Here are some warnings. And then here is the back of it. Now obviously, since this is so connected to the lightsaber I previously covered, 3 years ago? We're going to do the same thing. We're going to change. I forgot the word. Guys, I did it. I'm wearing a Star Wars shirt on a Hasbro product. Anyways, here's the Beast X Saber out of its package. I'm going to have to discuss to you guys that I can't see what I'm trying to find on my screen, so everything looks dark. But as you can see, the Beast X Saber is a pretty lengthy sword. I didn't bring out any of my Bandai swords out, but this is a pretty lengthy sword on its own. I'll do comparisons later, but we'll start from this hilt that I can't even see. So the colors are basically pretty neat, as we got some blue here, and then we get the Beast Morphers symbol there, and we get the blade of the Beast X Saber. But as you can see here, it's surrounded by the, I want to say pixelated energy, but I don't want to say it like that. But as you can see, like, this is what takes the majority of the blade, because then it would normally, the blade will be like cut off here, but then like they decide to add this like extra thing of energy, which I guess is neat. The back is, there isn't really much. The silver still is continued from here, as these are supposed to be binoculars, most evident by these two red portions, which I'm actually surprised they still kept, but they can't push down. This one is nothing. Yeah, this one is nothing, while this one is the speakers. And then if we look here, so if I zoom in, you still get the 3 buttons, but then this is also where the on and off switches I can't even see. Okay. So yeah, and then here too there's a sticker for, there's a sticker, I'm just gonna bring this, there's like a sticker for like warnings. I want to take it off right now because I took it off of my lightsaber, so I understand that they have to put these on just so then like children don't like harm themselves, but you know. Oh no. I honestly did not know there was a sticker until like the day after I actually opened it up, but yeah, so there's just residue left now, and there you go, guys. So let's get into size comparisons quickly. Let's go with the previous saber I covered, the lightsaber. You know, from that controversial series, Star Wars. As you can see here, it's pretty short compared to this, but obviously when we unleash our Jedi selves, it's, this literally only beats it by a bit, but other than that, like, this is still pretty puny. Okay, so let's go with the options of here. I honestly don't know where this is going. So we're at off right now. When you switch it over once, we're at try me, but we're gonna go straight to on. And I zoomed in too much. So then we're just gonna press the trigger to activate it, like so. As you can see, there are 4 LED lights, and now it will just continue pulsating, which I actually do think looks pretty neat. As you can see here, they're all blue LEDs. There's, what does this say? This device compared to some law thing. So let's just go over what the trigger button does first. So, oh, that was one of the motion sounds. But if you just press the trigger, it would do this blasting sound for some reason. But then I do like the way it's like, it goes through. Like, it's really neat, but like obviously it's just not accurate to this mode of the binoculars. But obviously the main attraction to this thing is motion activation. So if we just slightly swing it, which I can't demonstrate, so I'll just tap on it, we get that. As you can see, there are 2 places with LEDs. Now there's 3, and there's still 3. Now there's 4. So now we powered up the Beast X Saber. Now we just do more things. If you press the trigger, it'll still do that. But then now it's pulsating and such, so if we just tap it, so we just keep attacking until it shuts down. I'll do this again. Probably try to like whack it. So like you can like do like some action stuff, like knock down this camera, and, like stab ourselves, and that kind of thing. And so then you just whack it. I'll try not to go so hard, because then I'll hurt this toy even more. You can accurately go underhanded, but this is too big to go underhanded. There's nothing really much to do. We can wait for this to like pulsate, which we can do that. It takes a really long time to like for it to shut down. It's really ridiculous. But yeah, I also just remembered too that this is actually running off of the demo batteries. That are included in here, because this does require 3 AAAs, but then like the Beast X Morpher, they're included, so that's pretty nice. For the lightsaber, you have to supply your own batteries, but oh my gosh, this is taking so long. But I really like the pulsating of it. It's just really neat and such. And there it finally shut down. But let's go through the try me really quickly, because it's really basic. So this is the middle slot, and then see, this is what you have in box and such. You can't move it because it's not activated. So we gotta press the trigger. So we'll just do those 3 sounds. It'll pulsate. Those are still the same when we slash. and this one shuts down right away. So that's basically the try me of this. Overall, what do you think about the BeastX Electronic Saber, as its full name is? I think this is a pretty neat toy. Now, I'll just address this right away. Like, this is kind of like, the only thing I would have liked out of this, and obviously it's not in show, is if there was Morphers key compatibility, like just a slot down here. So like when you insert like red Fury mode, the LEDs here become like red, and then like it can still do this, like it can still keep the same stuff, because I think that what it does by itself is fine, but like if it just had Morphers compatibility and like insert the red Fury mode key, this becomes red, you like swing this and it will just do some cheetah sound. Like honestly, I don't care like if you insert like the normal red Beast Morpher red key and then red Fear mode key, if they do the same thing, or if you put in the villain key, it will do some generic sound, or like, you know, with like Steel, if I put in his sound, it would do like robotic scarab sounds. Like I don't care, like if like I don't care how they do it. Like just if it had like Morphex compatibility, I think that's what made this toy a bit better. I know that's not in the show, but honestly, I think it could have just been a toy thing, especially because of the price of this thing. Um, I think initially this was selling for $30. I didn't pick it up right away because of that, but then this dropped to like $5, so I got it for 25 on Walmart. I'm like, okay, that's a fine price, because then like, because it's basically they're trying to sell this toy for the same price as the BeastX Morpher, which I don't think is fair. Wow, because I got the BeastX, like I had to keep reminding myself I got the BeastX Morpher off of Amazon for $20. So technically, I'm actually fine with getting this like $5 more, just because of its size and length. Like I just think this toy for all is really neat, and I have to keep in mind that like I think this lightsaber was $20, and it only like has like these features. Like it only does that, while, and obviously you have to supply your own batteries. While with this thing, like you got like, you know, you have a trigger here, so then you can like bang, 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 and then you can like slash, slash, and like slash, and then, you know, you can power it up, which what got me into wanting this. You can power this up, and then like you can hit the wall, and yeah. I forgot to address this too. Like mine is pretty like, it's not straight anymore because the chair I'm sitting at in this temporary location I hit. So like I was swinging it and like such. I don't know what else to say. I think this is a pretty good toy. You don't need it if you're only like a Morphex key completist. But I think this is just a nice like DX role playing toy, like deluxe role playing toy. I wonder if they're gonna do one off the Striker blade. That would be pretty neat, but I don't know. They don't really have much to do, so yeah, that's basically it for this review. I don't even know what the heck I'm doing, but let's just end on like a stupid montage of me using this.